¡Ay! ¿Qué pasa, Cenizers? Bienvenidos de nuevo al canal. Seguimos con RWBY, capítulo número 8. Sí, estoy grabando del tirón, tíos. Normal. Tengo ese mono, ese vicio. Así que vamos a verlo, tíos. Que nos quedamos con QROW jodido. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Una charla más que necesaria. Por fin le van a explicar todo a RWBY. Menos mala. El veneno. QROW, veneno. Lleva una venda.
Really? No questions?
Of course we have questions. This is just a lot to take in.
Esto es después de haber explicado, ¿no?
Sure,
Entiendo.
of course.
So these maidens, they're powerful fighters that don't need dust to use magic.
Yeah.
And there are 4 of them?
Yep. Always.
Which means that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone, a female, that they care about?
Whoever was in their thoughts last. Important distinction. Best option, it's someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
And that's what you were trying to do to Pyrrha. The night the tower fell. You were trying to turn her into one of them.
Sí. Efectivamente.
The previous Fall Maiden, Amber, had been attacked. She was young, inexperienced. And her assailant, who we now know as Cinder, somehow managed to steal some of her power, but not all of it. We were afraid that if we didn't do something, the rest would go to her as well.
So you forced it on Pyrrha.
We didn't force anything. We explained the situation and gave her a choice, and she chose. You were there. You heard her.
Pero eso no se sabe si pasó parte de su poder a Pyrrha o no.
That guy, Tyrion. Why was he after me?
Eso es otra historia.
You definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon. I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait. And the fact that you're someone that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people. Not many people know about the silver eyes, but those that do aren't very happy that one has surfaced. That's why I've been keeping an eye on you. Wanted to make sure you were safe. All of you.
Well, then why not just travel with us? It seems like that would have been way easier.
He was using you as bait.
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's complicated.
What is all of this?
Hombre,
Ruby's
como
being
cebo, como
hunted.
cebo.
The schools are being attacked, all for what? What is the point of all of this? Will you just tell us what's going on?
Bien, esa es una pregunta muy buena.
Sit down. You're stressing me out, kid. Not many people are super religious these days. This world's been around for a long time. Long enough that people have created dozens of gods. But if you believe Ozpin, 2 of them are actually real. They were
Vale,
brothers.
dos.
The older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life. Meanwhile, the younger brother, the god of darkness, spent his time creating forces of destruction. As you can imagine, they both had pretty different ideas about how things should go. The older one would spend his days creating water, plants, wildlife. And at night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the elder had made and become disgusted. To counteract his brother's creations, the god of darkness brought drought, fire, famine. All that he could do to rid Remnant of life.
Qué chungo, ¿eh?
Life always returned. So one night, the younger brother went and made something. Something that shared his innate desire to destroy anything and everything.
The creatures of Grimm.
You guessed
Ah,
it.
amigo.
The older brother had finally had enough. Knowing that their feud couldn't last like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation. Together. Something they could both be proud of. Their masterpiece. Younger brother agreed.
¿Y qué van a crear los dos? Juntos.
This last great creation would be given the power to both create and destroy. It would be given
A los
the gift
humanos.
of knowledge so that it could learn about itself and the world around it. And most importantly, it would be given the power to choose. To have free will to take everything it had learned and decide which path to follow. The path of light or the path of darkness.
Entiendo que sí, ¿no? Que a las personas, vamos, humanos, faunos, lo que sea.
That is how humanity came to be.
Claro.
But what does that have to do with us?
Well, that's the kicker. See, the four gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice, aren't just metaphorical. Each of them exists in a physical form, left behind by the gods before they abandon Remnant, and each of them is extraordinarily powerful. If someone were to collect all four, they'd be able to change the world, and that's exactly what the enemy wants. The Huntsman Academies were created to train generations of humanity's protectors, but they also serve another purpose. Guarding the relics. When Ozpin's predecessor founded the schools, he built them around the relics to act as a fortress. Not only would they be easier to defend, but they would be constantly surrounded by trained warriors. The hope was that hiding the relics would keep mankind from using them against itself. And of course, keeping them out of her reach.
Ya le dirán de quién. ¿Quién es ella?
So, yeah. There's that.
Her. You mean Salem?
That's right. Not much is
¿Quién
known
es
about
Salem?
her. Quite frankly, that's not what matters. What matters right now is that she wants the relics. And if she gets them, it's not going to end well.
¿Y cuál era la que había? ¿Dónde Ozpin?
You know,
Si hay 4.
you can always go in and say hi.
I don't want to bother him.
A father's never too busy for his daughter.
Not all of my friends would agree with you on that.
Pues,
Here.
What? Where are you going?
You've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear more about the adventures of Team RWBY.
qué bueno. Me cae bien la madre. Está nerviosita.
Hey, Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Please, come sit.
¿Dónde? Si no hay más sillas. ¿O tiene otra mesa?
Don't worry,
Ah,
I've
vale.
got it. Sit down. Sit down.
I don't want to keep you if you're...
Nonsense. I've been cooped up in here all day. You still take sugar, right?
Oh, actually,
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh, here, take this one.
No, really, it's no big deal.
You sure?
Positive.
Positive.
Old habits, I suppose. Might want to let it cool.
Right.
So, is it warm in Vale?
Huh?
Vaya pregunta.
Seems like your outfit doesn't cover very much.
It covers plenty.
I mean, a little more armor might help, don't you think?
I'm fine. I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
I know you can. I'm sorry.
Le cuesta
Why?
mucho al padre conectar con ella.
Why would you say that?
Sweetheart, what's wrong? What did I say?
How can you still love me after what I did?
¿Qué hizo? Irse.
Blake. Your mother and I will always love you.
You were right. I shouted at you and yelled at you, but you were right. I called you cowards.
It's okay.
I should have left the White Fang with you and Mom. I should have listened to you, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Blake, it's fine. We never held anything against you, and I never feared you would fail.
Qué diferencia,
The only thing I ever feared
Estos padres con
was
los de
that you
Waze.
would fall down the wrong path. And I am so proud to see you haven't.
But I did. It was...
And you pulled yourself out. You came back. There aren't many who possess that kind of strength, and even fewer that have the courage to face their demons again. Vale, Mountain Glen, Beacon. You confronted the White Fang time after time.
I didn't do it alone.
No, you didn't. Which is why I wanted to ask you.
¿Qué vas a
Why
hacer?
did you leave Vale?
Ah, vale.
Why did you leave your friends behind?
Esto estaba escuchando.
Whoa! This isn't the bathroom! I'll just be going. Sorry to interrupt this tender family moment.
I really don't like you.
Al contrario que la madre.
All right. So let's say we believe all of this. There really is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful. Why doesn't the world know? Why isn't Atlas going after them, or Mistral?
And why aren't we in more of a hurry to get to Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
The headmaster over there saw what happened to Beacon. He's not dumb. He'll be on his guard. Besides, it takes time to mobilize forces like that. Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight?
No,
To answer your
obviamente.
question, it's the same reason we keep quiet about the maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem, it would be chaos. We'd have another great war on our hands, and this time, you'd have to fight. Look, I had the same questions too. But old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. Salem's smart. She works from the shadows, using others to get what she wants, so that when it comes time to place the blame, we can only point at each other. She's trying to divide us.
Bueno, lo ha conseguido realmente.
So
Están
far,
todos
she's done
divididos.
a pretty damn good job.
¿Me explicará lo de los ojos grises?
All right.
¿A Ruby o no?
So what should we do?
No.
I don't really know. Ozpen has put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem. Atlas is going to be on high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, Vacuo. It'll be hard to hire thieves and scoundrels to fight against other thieves and scoundrels. Take that. Add in the fact that Cinder and her crew claim to be from Haven, and I think it's likely the next target. So, we're on our way to the headmaster. Haven't heard from him in a while, even before the attack. I'm hoping he has the answers.
Bueno, ahora QROW va a ir con ellos. Eso sí. Veremos a ver el
All right.
veneno.
I think it's time you kids got some sleep.
Uncle Crow,
Yeah?
this is a lot to take in. And it all sounds crazy, but I'm willing to do whatever I can to help. Because I trust you. But why couldn't you trust me? Why couldn't you just travel with us instead of all of this secrecy and...
Look, this has nothing to do with trust. It's a long story, okay?
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
A ver.
Did you know that QROW shadows are a sign of bad luck. Old superstition, but it's how I got my name. You see, some people can absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals. And some people are just born unlucky. My semblance isn't like most. It's not exactly something I do. It's always there, whether I like it or not. I bring misfortune.
Misfortune.
I guess you could call me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends and family.
Pues fíjate, no.
Just a real bundle of help, aren't you?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Ahora se explica mucho más el personaje, claro. Si piensa que le va a dar mala suerte a todos. El cuervo.
Not tonight.
Mira, ¿ves? Mala suerte.
No concept of privacy, no respect for personal space.
I'm sorry, okay? Ow! I'm sorry! Look, I promise it was important. I needed to find you to talk to you.
What, son? What could be so important?
I was talking to your mom and she said something weird about the White Fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
But
I told you. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to rest, to figure things out, and to see my family.
your mom said White Fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie, but I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son.
Look, I'm trying to help.
I don't want your help.
Hoy va el móvil. ¿Hay alguien ahí? La del pelo verde. ¿Cómo se llamaba? Pues no.
A freaking ninja?
A spy.
But why would... Hey, wait!
What's happened?
The White Fang is evil. I totally called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back.
We should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Mira, es que QROW está fatal. El veneno. Sí.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Pero no ha muerto, ¿no? Por Dios. Dime que no. Es que lo del veneno lo sabía. Lo sabía. Demasiado aguantado, macho. Nunca sale nada, Dios. Ningún capítulo. En ningún capítulo de este volumen sale nada después. Bueno. Por lo menos ha avanzado un poquito en la historia. Vale que no aclara demasiado. Porque si lo aclararan todo ya. Pero por lo menos hemos conocido un poquito más del porqué, de las intenciones de Salem y de qué va todo esto, ¿no? Que al final es una película enorme y te la dan a trocitos. Y claro, lo engulles bien, ¿no? Pero es como, joder, pero ¿por qué no más? En fin, tíos. Que ya sabéis darle apoyo, que os está molando. Que un besito, que os quiero un huevo y que nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. ¡Chao!